osteoporosis, Jesus, osteoporosis, osteoporosis, which is a thinning of bones. So it actually strengthens your bones when you have sex, because when these hormones are maintained, they reduce the thinning of your bones and they help you to maintain your bones and also reduce the chances of getting osteoporosis. Where? Hi, Marian Mikali Ndung'u. Always a pleasure to have you. Karibu sana to yet another video. I am so excited, you guys. I am so happy. Thank you so much to everyone that has been tuning in, that has been viewing, that has been watching the videos, and I'm really excited today because I'm bringing us yet another interesting video, and I'm excited that you guys are here even to walk with me in this journey. Today we're talking about sex, and I'm talking about the advantages of sex in marriage. We have talked about planning your wedding. We have talked about tips on saving. We have talked how you will get yourself a spouse. Now let's talk about some of the benefits that you get even when you get married. And mine is to encourage all of you that are young people, don't wait until tuko na pesa sijui when you're driving, because you're saying that girls of nowadays, we want people that are stable, so that you get yourself into a relationship. Get yourself into a relationship, enjoy the wife of your youth, and have fun, you know. Get to experience some of these benefits of actually being in marriage and having good sex, and sex that is healthy, than just waiting until you get financially stable when you're above 35 and how old to actually get married. I would encourage you to get married young, so that you will enjoy some of these benefits of marriage. My sex and is restricted to married people, and that is some of the things that I want to talk about. It's healthy sex. I have written down my pointers and advantages of sex, because I want to refer and make sure that I give you all the points. I can try as much as possible to just talk about them, but I wanted to refer so that I don't miss out on any point, because all my points are relevant. Some of the points, however, are they're correlated, but they're still points on their own, so you can merge it all together if you would like, but I prefer to have it as different points so that I can have more points to share with you. And I will start with benefit number 1. Sex is a form of exercise. You guys, the minute you start having sex, you're exercising your body, yeah? And exercise is good, because of course those are gymnastics that you will be doing. It's kind of cardio exercise for your whole body, and it is healthy. And another benefit number 2, sex is for reproduction. Of course, we use it to increase and extend the human species, where we have babies and we procreate and reproduce, so that we can have a continuity of our human race. So that's also another advantage of sex. Advantage number 3, it prevents you from getting heart attack, but it works better for women than it does for men. Talking about hormones, estrogen and testosterone, when they're kept in a balance as well, they reduce the chances of you getting a disease called osteoporosis, which is a thickening of bones. So sex helps you to maintain your bone strength. It keeps you looking younger. You look 5 to 7 years younger. There's a research that has been done that says that a person who has sex twice a week, it's not even the whole day, it's not all the days of the week, 2 days per week, and someone who is having it once per month, the one who has it twice per month looks younger than the one who has it once a month. And this is also because of the reproduction of the hormones, the estrogen and the testosterone, which actually helps you look younger. And when they are produced, of course, they make you look 5 to 7 years younger. It reduces the rates of prostate cancer. Now, this one I will join it with it reduces the rate of prostate cancer, and it also boosts your fertility. And research has been done to show that when you have more sex, you produce better sperms. So there was this research that was done. A male was taken, and their sperms were tested today. They had sex the next day, and the sperms was also checked, and they had sex the next day, and the sperms were checked. And then there was another one that did not have sex, and they waited for a whole month so that they could be sexual. The man that was having sex daily had better sperms. They rejuvenated, meaning they were producing better sperms every day than someone who was staying a whole month without having sex. Meaning that sex is actually good for fertilization. That is why someone who is very active and very sexual has the chance of getting healthy and beautiful babies, because their sperms keep on getting better and better than someone who is not having sex regularly. So keep on having sex, you guys. You will reduce the rate of also getting prostate cancer, because of course I had something with holding and releasing sperms as well, but that one is not proven. I don't know how, but I know it works. You guy, I have pointers, and I'm ticking so that I do not repeat. It increases your attractiveness. You know, when you have sex, you look even more prettier, you look even beautiful, because you release hormones that are pheromones that cause you to attract the opposite sex, and you will look more beautiful when you have sex. Notice when someone gets married immediately, that honeymoon period, because I think it's the span time where people have a lot of sex, you look attractive, your skin looks better, because you're releasing pheromones that make you look attractive. Yeah, we have also talked about how it lowers the heart rate. We have talked about let's talk about this. It improves and betters your self-esteem and self-image, and it boosts your self-esteem, because when you're having sex, you're allowing someone to love you and to appreciate you. Because sometimes when you're having sex, people tell you nice things about yourself. I love you, I love ABCD, I love the way you smile, I love how you do this, I love the way you giggle, I love the way you ABCD. So it causes you to actually boost your self-esteem, because you feel better. Enyewe mimi leo nimeambiwa I have a very beautiful smile, and it causes you to increase your self-esteem. Women, did you know sex improves your bladder control? Imagine. I learned this when I was doing this research, and this is how. When we are having our orgasm, our pelvic muscles contract, and they zina contract, zina expand na zina contract. These contractions zina cause that pelvic floor muscles to learn how to it's like a form of exercise. Then it causes you to have more bladder control. Imagine. So you people, get yourself some orgasms. It helps with sleep. When you're having sex, you produce a hormone that is called endorphins and ectosins and endorphins, and these ones are very good, and they dull the pain, and they relax your body, and they help sleep come easier. But this one works very well, especially with men. Studies have shown that it works well with men than with women, but it helps with sleep. The endorphins and the cytosins help you to sleep. We have talked about these endorphins and cytosins, and again, apart from helping you to sleep, these are painkillers. Imagine it can help with headache and migraine headache. Yeah, imagine. So you don't have to give a man an excuse, oh, I don't want to have sex. No, when you don't want to have sex, because you will produce natural painkillers in your body that will help you control your pain. Imagine. It works with it works with headaches, it works with muscle pains, it works with cramps. So you girls, get yourself a man, get yourself laid, and get yourself helped from some of these things, which we have natural remedy, instead of using medicine. Haya, wacha nikusurprise tena. Sex helps you fight common cold, flu. Imagine, research was done that people who have been sexually active, in their saliva, they have more They have more antibodies of fighting the cold than someone who has not been sexual for a month. Someone who has been having sex twice a week, their saliva has a lot of antibodies to fight the cold, than someone who has not been having sex. You guy, it helps you keep lean in this way because it is a form of exercise. The more sex you have, the more exercise you're doing, thus it is very good for helping you to keep fit and to actually reduce your weight. It doesn't help 100% because you don't exercise the entire body, but it is a good form of exercise, especially if you want to either lose or increase some parts of your body like the buttock. You relieve stress, you reduce depression, and you have a good mental attitude and outlook towards life because you know what, I am being loved, I am being positive. I'm taking these points by the way, so ukiona nikiangalia chini, don't mind me, I'm just trying to nini so that I know the points that I've said and the ones that I have not said. When you release yourself, another point that would add to also mental health, you're more happier. Why are you happier? Because of course umetoa stress, umetoa depression, and your mental health is on the right perspective and it's on the right note. So of course you'll be more happier than someone who's not sexual. And I know I have seen movies and I've had people, when you are gonna stress nini unamwambia go get laid, because you know when you get laid you will get happier, so utacha kukua na moods. So of course it's another plus of having sex, and healthy sex and good sex. Yay! We are talking about bonding with your spouse. Now this is the interesting part, and this one I'm gonna read because I don't have all the parts and then I'll explain. And this is one thing about bonding with your partner. Number one, we have an enzyme called oxytocin that is produced, and this enzyme sparks feelings of intimacy, affection, closeness, and it helps with intimacy, affection, and closeness with your partner. That also being said, we have endorphins that are also produced. Oxytocins help with the feeling of intimacy, and it sparks that intimacy, affection, and closeness with your partner. Endorphins, they help reduce the irritability level of a person, and also reduces the feeling of depression. We have talked about it helps you to reduce depression, so you have a good mental health. So the enzyme that is responsible for that is the endorphins that you produce, and that makes you bond with your partner. Because of course if you're less irritable, it means that of course you're in a good mood to relate with your significant other, and that is cause bonding, and you guys are happier because even there is a spark of attraction and intimacy. Yes. Hiya, can I surprise you again? Sex increases your level of alertness. It sharpens your mind, but sana it helps the men. And the study was done that men over 50 years are very good with mathematics, and they don't forget dates, because with the likelihood of having sex, they make new cells. Imagine, they make new brain cells that help them to keep their memory. So someone who is sexual, even in their 50s, tend not to necessarily forget because they're producing new brain cells. But it helps sana, and the studies showed that it helped men more than it did women. Guys, have I said that when you have sex you live longer? Imagine you do, because you are less depressed, you're less stressed, and you're happier, and your outlook towards life is brighter. So of course you will live longer, especially if you climax. And by climax I mean that if you're taken to that place of orgasm and you release everything and you're like, yes, I have gotten to that place, you live longer. So guys, live long. Live long. Imagine we have finished about the benefits of sex in marriage. Oh my God, if you're not yet married, what are you waiting for? Get married. We need you to live longer. We need you to be stress-free. We need you to be happy. We need you to be less irritable. We want people that we can relate with. We want you to reduce your rate of getting prostate cancer. We want you to exercise. We want you to look beautiful, because you know you're having haga here and there. We want you to sleep healthy. So because good sleep is good for your growth, we want you to reduce the chances of getting heart attacks and all these things. And we want you we want you to look more attractive. Karibu sana to marriage life, karibu sana to sex. I think you need to come to our level. Unaonaje? What do you think? Is that an interesting topic to discuss? Oh my god, I've given you 20 pointers if I'm not wrong, and I hope that you guys know other benefits, and if you know, kindly write down below. I decided to do that to just encourage people that are not yet married, so that you can get to marriage. It is an interesting place to be, and all these are benefits that you are yet to embrace. And there are other benefits because, of course, when you interact with another person, you grow your psyche, you grow your personality, you grow your character. With interacting with them, they help you to, you know, you mature up in so many levels. But I decided, you know what, sex is a good, it has many benefits. Let's talk about that, even as we grow other things, and encourage more people to come and marry young. Sawa, karibuni sana. I am waiting for your marriage. I am waiting to plan your wedding. Call us, talk to us. We are here to help you because we are doing events as well. My name is Marian Mikali, as always, and will be a pleasure bringing you more exciting videos concerning life and marriage as a whole, and even the basic simple things in life that we take for granted that we really need to embrace. Thank you so much. See you on the next vlog.